My New Year's resolution is going to be to stop smoking at the gym. Welcome to Shave&Butcher. I've had a lot of complaints that I don't put out enough content. Today is this is my third video today. And I'm joking. No one's ever complained that it was not enough. What I'm going to do today is shave with my two WEC Sextoblade shavettes, or Shavette style razors. One will be using the usual Kismet blade that I use most of the time. The other one is going to be, or is equipped with the original Sextoblade blade. Now the difference, as far as I can see, because the size and the measurements are the same, the difference is in the edge. The edge on the Sextoblade is very long, and the edge on the Kismet blade is very short. Can you see the difference? You know, the grind. What is that going to do with this? I have no idea. Now, I don't know how good an idea it is to shave with what appears to be rather rusty blade, which could be 100 years old. For all I know. He started making these in the 1900. The patent is from 1907, but they made them before. But I'll try. The only thing I did was I used this, which is Crocs chromium oxide on a piece of balsam wood. Stropped it and then stropped it 20 times on the leather strop. So we'll see what difference it makes. You basically hardly need soap when you shave with WECs because they're phenomenal. So today I'm going to use canned goo. This is Gillette shaving foam in a can. So that's rubbish, apparently, according to the experts, but you know, it works. I typically try to shave with shaving foam once a year, just to see. Where is it? Yeah, they call it foam. Now I usually face lather, and I like a wet lather. So what I'll do is I'll add water to this. Because you can. I've tried it before. Just gonna put my hand under water, work a bit of that into the foam to make a slightly more attractive lather. It's not the same thing as building your own, but in terms of what you need to shave, which is a bit of a lubricant, it works fine. So just working some of that moisture into the foam to get it nice and thin, the way I like it. Okay, which one do I start with? This is for the nerds. Okay, I'm going to start with the Sextoblade, the original. Let's see what that feels like. Wow. Almost no pressure. Want to be careful. It's a bit bouncy. Is that me or is it? Feels a bit more rough. I'm barely touching my face. It feels more aggressive. Could be that it's not very sharp. Interesting. Okay, well, so for all I know, this blade is 100 years old. Or more. Could be less, too. Maybe you know. I don't know. Okay, so now I'll just finish that half of my face, shall I? Yeah, it's tuggy. Wow, I may regret this. Well, it's cutting hair very effectively. So that's good. Okay, use the normal Kismet blade in this med prep version. That is a whole lot smoother. Huge difference. Huh. Now maybe I can, well, stropping isn't going to help. Stropping only returns the blade back to the condition it was before you shaved. So it's not going to make it sharper, just smoother. But maybe one can hone this vintage Sextoblade. Someone did that too. Was that Dr. Matt, maybe? Someone did that as well. Okay, so in terms of smoothness, big difference. In terms of cutting hair, they both seem to do that. Okay, let's get some more canned goo. Come on. Use a bit more this time. Why? I don't know. There's really no reason to use more. It just makes it more difficult to see. Wow, that is dry. That is dry leather. Let's use it dry. Just to, doesn't matter. Really, in terms of the shave, it doesn't matter. If you have a good edge, you can shave with any soap. In terms of slickness, it really doesn't matter. De-erasers, different story maybe. Okay, Sextoblade against the growth. Yeah, interesting to ponder whether wow, that's rough. Whether this is rough because oh, that's painful. Whew, that is painful. Because it's old and rusty, or because it's ground in a different way. I'm pretty sure it's because it's old and rusty. This is how you get diseases. I basically have to push a bit more in order for it to cut hair, and it barely does. Okay, well, the question which is better is easily answered. I'm not going to do the top of my lip. I'm just going to cut myself with this thing. Let's see if we can go against the grain of the neck. Why? I don't know. Why? Cut hair. Just not in a very nice way. Yeah. I'd have to spend quite a bit of time to get that to be good. Always interesting to try. I've been looking at those blades thinking, they're probably not very nice. And I was right. This is Kismet, use number 20 maybe, probably. Dry, horrible leather. And it don't seem to care. You know, go into creases and wrinkles, and it works just fine. Yeah, you don't have to watch this because you've seen me do this a lot of times. I don't even have lather everywhere. Doesn't really matter. You get a good shave anyway. Okay, well, it was a bit of a half-hearted effort on the left side. It's a serviceable shave, but it's not very close. And I didn't want to do the upper lip even. Yeah, no big difference. Okay, well, we've tried it and now we know the answer. Do we rather use a modern Kismet blade or an old Sextoblade blade? You want to use the Kismet, or at least a modern blade. Thank you for spending time with me when I'm bored, making 3 videos in a day. Appreciate it. If you made it this far, you're a trooper. See you around, boys and girls. New Year's coming up very soon, hopefully without COVID. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp.